Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Haverford Sports Media. I'm Jack Keaveney alongside Mara Gilroy, and we have a bright and early boys soccer game. I always like these games, 10 a.m. on a weekend. It's a little more quiet, especially than last night at the football game. It's a big atmosphere change.
Definitely.
But
More chill.
definitely excited for this game against Methacton. Going over the starting lineups now, and we're going to get ready for the opening kick. But I want to take a minute to talk over the Ford season so far. They have been stellar so far. One loss on the season so far. And last game that I was here at, they won 6-1. So their offense has been showing up all season. That's what they do. And their defense has been solid as well. We saw a hat trick last time by Cruz Coriolis, who is a defender, so a little bit uncommon there. We're going to take a pause for the national anthem, and we'll be right back when the game starts. All right, the Fords are set to take the field to kick off the first half. 40 minutes is on the clock. And here come the Fords going out to the field. And here comes the opposition as well. The Methacton Warriors. We're going to see a great game today. I think Methacton is going to be a little bit of a challenge for the Fords, but I think they can definitely get it done. We'll see what happens, though. Anything can happen, obviously, but still going to be very exciting.
Definitely. I agree.
Fords will start with possession. Schuster ready for the opening kick. Whistle blown, and the game is off and running. You see the Fords pass a bit in their backfield. And it's going to go all the way back to Coriolis now. Moving to his left, Line drive kick up towards midfield. Finds a man. And they're going along the right side looking for a breakaway, but it's not there. Schuster unable to connect right there, and it'll be taken away by the Warriors. That was Sean Harris on the steal there. They will get a throw-in on that out of bounds. Still taken by them. And they're going to boot it across the middle, trying to prevent that offsides. Lets the Fords get it. But it won't be long before Methacton takes it again, and they're moving down the field. Ford's able to take it away, and they'll go all the way back to Greenlee. Chip this one away on the clear towards midfield. And it'll be taken back by Methacton on the right side. It's a 3-on-1. Great movement there, but it's going to go all the way to Greenlee. And he'll clear it once again. High kick. Very far. And it's going to land right by Schuster, but it looks like Methacton's going to take it away with a series of headers. And the Fords defense will have to get back to work. Pass to the left side. And then up the sideline, but it will go out of bounds. Tough break for the Warriors there. Haverford throw-in. It's going to go back to Greenlee. He's going to shoot a scorcher along the ground, picked up by Methacton. It's going to go all the way over to Alex Webb. He's going to clear it upfield, but the Fords will have it. This one tracking out of bounds. Coriolis trying to save it, unable to do so. So it will be a Methacton throw-in. Coriolis limping a little bit. We'll see if that's going to impact the game at all. Throw-in goes towards the middle. Fords looking like they can take it away here. And they will be able to do so. That clear goes off of a Methacton player. But we will keep seeing the Fords with this ball, as they're going to be able to clear it a little bit. Clear goes away to Methacton. And the defense, once again, being pressured. Looking for a stop. They find one here. 3-on-3 down the field. Big kick over to Schuster. He's looking for an open man. Can't quite find one. He's looking for Mulhern there on the right side. Methacton throw-in goes to about midfield, and it's going to be a foot race to it, but the Fords will take it away. And they're back with possession. Over the middle, taken away by Methacton. But here comes Mulhern again to take it away. And a huge back and forth so far in this first half. Fords on their own half, looking to clear it once again and get some offensive momentum. They'll kick it up, but it will go all the way to the goalkeeper, Cole Webb. But the Fords able to recover on this clear. They go across the field, find the open man, over the middle, 1-on-1, but Webb will get there first.
That was good ball movement there by the Fords. Lots of passing.
Their defense has to get back to it. So now there's a huge scuffle for the ball at midfield. They'll clear it into the final third, but it won't do anything productive, as it will be Methacton taking it away once again. And they'll get the throw in after a contested pass. The kick back, it's Fumbled a little bit. See if the Fords can make anything out of it. They won't. Webb will clear it as it goes all the way back to him. Ford's fighting for it at center field. Looking for a pass. They find Schuster. A little back and forth to Mulhern now. Mulhern trying to look for Schuster. He can't find him. He's going to recover his pass himself. 1-on-1 now. Trying to find that line. He can't quite do it, and it will be cleared. Foot race to the ball. It's going to be chipped up by Methacton. Coriolis with a header to bring it back down, and he'll pass it back to Greenlee for the clear. He passes it out to Patrick Flynn, and it'll go right back. Long clear goes over the head of Sean Harris, and the Fords might have something going for them here. Trying to cross over the middle into some traffic. It can't quite find its mark. They still have possession, and this one goes just wide of the net. So Cole Webb will kick it away. Fords will knock it down. See if they can come up with possession. It's a pushing match at midfield, but the Fords do come away with it. Patrick Flynn now will kick it all the way back to Greenlee with another clear. Another header. Still, it's been a fight for possession, but it will be taken away by Methacton and Patrick Callahan. And now they're moving on the right side, looking for a lane. They chip it up, can't find anybody, and the Fords try and clear it. Still can't come down with possession. Slide tackle there, and that'll clear it. It'll go out of bounds, but the Fords prevent another offensive attack.
Seems like already, just in the first 8 minutes of this game, it's already been a back-and-forth battle between the two. Seems like this is going to go on the whole game.
Exactly. A lot of fighting for possession and a lot of near opportunities. Nobody's had a clear look at the goal yet, though. It's going to be Alex Webb with the throw-in. Fords trying to come down with it again. See a bunch of headers over the middle, and Greenlee will eventually scoop it up. He holds on to it for a little bit as his team will move downfield looking for an offensive chance. The clear is there. It's going to be brought down by Methacton this time, however. Lucas Rundle with the takeaway there. But the Fords still applying pressure in the final third. It's going to be taken away again. Methacton fighting hard with this Fords defense. But once again, it'll be a clear by Greenlee. All the way into the final third. See a cross over the middle. Not quite there. And Methacton once again trying to drive down the field. Pass back. Fords trying to go for it. Looks like Schuster almost had it, but it will be taken by Webb in the goal. And now here's Mulhern with a takeaway. Near the corner. Crosses over the middle. Can't quite find anybody. That one looked like it was chipped up by Methacton, but it was saved. And here's another takeaway. This time it's Flynn. Crosses over. Now all the way up the middle. Can't quite hang on to that pass. They were looking for Eamon Brennan, but it was just a little too far. And it looks like the Fords will be getting a free kick off of the penalty there. Shot is up. 1-on-1. And Cole Webb comes down with it. It was Spangenberg taking that shot. And it's going to go towards him again on the clear. But eventually it's going to be Coriolis who takes it. And he'll go over the middle. And a clear again by the Fords offense. Find a way all the way up to Brennan. Over to the left side now. Cross over the middle. Header. Hit away by the Warriors. And the Fords trying to regroup after that offensive push. We're going to see Methacton take it away this time. Going all the way downfield. They have a lane on the right side. It's going to be a 2-on-1, however, and the Fords will get the better of them. Whistle blows the play dead.
And we have some subs coming in for the Fords. Number 25, number 8, number 9, and number 23.
So that is Stahl, Sokolu, Snumnowski, and what was the last number? 28 was B. Johnson.
Yeah.
Forwards offense trying to clear. They haven't found a lane yet, but it's a 1-on-1. And the Warriors will get the better of them this time. Looked like Will Royal trying to get there. Can't quite do it. Mulhern trying to clip that pass away. He can't quite do it. Now along the left side, Fords defense really struggling here. And it's a 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. They're going to have to stall it out, and the Fords will take it away. Mulhern now entering midfield. A little bit of contact, trying to keep it inbounds. And he'll send it off of his defender, Lucas Rundle. And the Fords will have a throw-in. And here it is. Header up in the air. Sokolu trying to come down with it. He can't quite do it. And it looks like the Warriors will take it away once again. They go over to the right side. Now over the middle, all the way to the left now. Webb taking it. Passes up and then back over the middle. And it looks like they can't quite find a plan of attack here. He's tripped up. No call. And this one goes for a clear for the Fords. All the way back down to Cole Webb in the goal. This one's cleared by Alex Webb. The Fords trying to get it back. They do. Mulhern finds an open man. No shot there. That was Snopkowski trying to have a look. And here's another clear. Fords are fighting for it, and they will be able to take it away. Johnson now driving up the field. It's going to be taken away. Methacton now on the advance. See a lot of scuffling across the middle, nothing there. And the Fords will be able to take it away. Here's Snopkowski, 1-on-1 in midfield. He's got two attackers upfield from him, but he'll dump it off to his side so the Fords offense can catch up to him. Here's a pass over the middle, an open look, no shot. It looked like Sokolu almost had an opening. But tight coverage from the Warriors. Gives it right back to Webb. Webb will fling it out for his brother. And that one goes out of bounds. So Fords throwing in the final third. going to be Flynn taking this one.
Number 47, Seamus Lannon, subbing in for the Fords.
The throw-in goes to Snopkowski. He's battling Sean Harris for it. And it's going to be Harris coming away with it. He passes over to Webb. Across the field, it's going to be taken away by Flynn. And it'll find its way all the way back to Jack Flynn. And they'll start the advance from there. Over the middle now. Having a look. Again. Not quite there for Snopkowski. And the Ford's still fighting for it after the clear. A little bit of weak contact there. Gets spun towards the Fords, and they'll be able to take it away. And now they're trying to find their first shot of the game. Across the middle. No good. Ended up behind the net. But the Fords offense has definitely picked up some momentum lately.
Number 21 and number 6 coming in for Methacton, which is
number 21 is Giuseppe Talese. And number 6 is Max No. And it looks like it's going to be No having a one-on-one here, but it will be cleared. Nobody in the area for the Fords, and it'll be taken away by Webb. Out to Harris. Looking for an opening. He'll dump it out to No. Upfield now. Fords take it away across midfield into the final third, but they will be able to recover. And they'll send this one along their right sideline to Mulhern. Across to Sokolu. He's fighting for it. And Fords will eventually take it away back to Mulhern. Send it back to Patrick Flynn. He's going to clear it up the middle. It's a header back towards the goal. Recovered by Webb. And the Fords are halted once more. One more clear. It's going to be brought down by the Fords this time. Sokolu's fighting for it. Looks like Hennifer's in there as well fighting for it. But it will be the Warriors who take it away on their right sideline. Nothing there. And eventually the Fords will get it back. Sokolu trying to clear it. Great header there to break up the pass. But it looks like the Fords still have possession. And that's Sokolu moving downfield. He has a shot, but it's blocked. Here's another clear from Webb. Go all the way down to midfield for Declan Burke. But he can't hold on to it for very long. The Fords taking it away. Now they have an offensive push. They try and kick it past, but it's not going to work. It was James Orcutt breaking up that offensive push, but the Fords trying again. To Snopkowski along the numbers there in white, and he will draw. Oh no, that's going to be a Warriors free kick. It's going to be No taking the ball up towards the final third. He passes over the middle, and there's still nothing there. Very defensively sided game. We're halfway through the first half. Some people call that a quarter. And here's another clear for the Fords, trying to find something. They can't quite do it. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Methacton. And we'll see a couple of subs from them. Gavin Reher coming in along with... Can't find number 22 on this roster. Might just be a number change. This one's cleared. Whistle blows the play dead, and the Fords this time with the throw-in. And they'll send in some replacements. Mulhern comes out of the game in place of Caden Stahl. And Cy Stahl comes out of the game for Spangenberg. Clear here from the Fords. They might have an opportunity here. They're looking across the middle, but it's cleared away, or taken away. And the Warriors now trying to get it into their own half. They do. It's a one-on-one between Coriolis and number 22. He's going to go to the left side. Coriolis trying to box him out, and it will go out of bounds. Goalie ball. This one goes along the ground to the left side. And the Fords continue to move along the sideline. They try and cross it over a little bit. Not much room there. Good defense from Jackson Graham and Methacton, preventing another Fords push. But it's going to go all the way back to their two captains, Coriolis and Patrick Flynn. Kick this one up, and it'll go back to Flynn. Trying to get over the middle there. They have an open man. They go towards the left, but it's a broken up pass, and it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. 17 minutes in the first half remaining. Throw-in immediately goes back out of bounds. And the Fords this time will be the ones throwing it in.
Number 7, Giordano Ermelio, coming in for the Fords for number 47, Seamus Landon.
Here's the throw-in. It's going to be chipped up and brought down by the Fords, so they will be able to take a little breath here before their push. But it's broken up. Almost had a shot there. Real unfortunate. That was Hennifer looking to take a shot. Too much traffic in front of him. Ford's back on offense, however, and they're looking to put up the first points of the game. On the right side now, looking towards the corner, there's nothing there. See if they can recover this one. But it will be the Warriors taking it away. Ford's immediately trying to get it back. It's not going to happen, however. And the Warriors are going to clear it all the way down. So Greenlee will pick it up and roll it along to Flynn, who's taking it up the sideline, and he'll clear it farther. He's looking for Caden Stahl on the right side, but he won't be able to find him. We've only seen a couple of shots taken in this game so far. Both defenses playing very well in the final third. Here's the clear from Webb. A little bit of a trip up there. But it will be taken away by the Fords. Stahl along the right side. Can't quite find anything. And it will be taken away once again by the Warriors. But there's Hennifer back to Flynn. And the Fords offense will reset. It's been a huge back and forth, especially on this side of the field. See the Fords pushing and not being able to find a lane. The Warriors will take it away from them, but the Fords will get it right back, and the cycle just repeats. So that one goes out of bounds on the Fords. As Roberto Vargas comes into the game for Methacton. We see the Fords try and go up the middle, looking for a shot. They have a man on the right side, but Webb gets there first. Schuster trying to get a shot off, and Cole Webb beat him in the foot race. But it will be a corner for this Fords offense. Schuster going to be the one to chip it up. Here's a header, but it's caught by Webb. Great reaction time on there. He's going to roll it out to Harris, going along the left side now. Here's No, taking it up, and it'll be kicked out of bounds by Schuster. Here comes the throw-in. Going to go up towards number 24. Whistle blown. Free kick for the Warriors. No, again, he's going to try and cross it over. Ford's being able to clear it. That was close, though. It's a foot race for the ball again. Here's a crossover from the middle. Warriors trying to look for a lane. They can't find one. And there's a trip up there. No call. Real physical game so far. Schuster gets pushed to the ground, and there goes the whistle. Here comes the free kick. It's going to be a low line drive across the middle. Broken up by the Warriors, but the Fords trying to get it right back. It looks like they will do so. Sokolu fighting for it. And he will come down with it. So he's going to pass to the left side. Nobody able to get there for the Fords. And Methacton takes it away once again. Again, some more back and forth here. Throw in now from the Warriors. Neither team making much headway so far. The Fords trying to be the first here on their offensive part of the field. It's going to go back to Sokolu. He's going to kick it to his left. Knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. So it will be a Fords throw-in.
Number 6, number 28, and number 41 coming in for the Fords. Number 6, Nathan Mulhern. Number 28, Zach Johnson. And number 41, Matt Fedeko.
Here comes the throw-in. Over the middle. Not a ton there. It is looking to be cleared, and here's a foot race for the ball. Mulhern trying to beat him out. He won't be able to. But that will be another free kick for the Fords. He's fighting with Vargas there. Flynn will be the one taking this throw in. He's going to try and find Hanover. is not there. Johnson pokes it away from the Warriors, and the Fords are back on offense. They try and clear over in the middle, but this one's going to be scooped up by Webb. And the Warriors will try and clear again. Here it is. High kick towards midfield. Fideko trying to get that down on the header. He doesn't, but it'll go back towards the Fords defense. And Greenlee with another clear. He hasn't seen a lot of action lately. Had a little bit of pressure early on, but the Fords offense has managed to keep it in their own final third. Oh, as we have a man down behind the goal. And here comes the whistle. I can't quite tell who that is at the moment. But we're going to take a second while he gets checked out by the trainers. Don't go anywhere. It's Snopkowski. He is walking under his own weight, so that's a good sign for the Fords.
Number 11, Eamon Brennan, subbed in for him.
Fords offense still trying to find that lane. 8 minutes left in the half. Here's a long shot, but
Good
scooped
save.
up by Webb. Quite the vertical on that save. He's going to try and clear it, but it is going to go out of bounds on the Warriors. He's looking for Vargas there. It looks like that's going to be called a goalie ball. A little bit of yelling over this call here. And we're going to step away while they sort this out. Hopefully everybody can keep calm, but we'll be right back. So it results in a penalty kick. Here's the shot, saved. Spangenberg going lower left. Webb all over that one. And here's a clear towards midfield. And see if the Fords can come down with it. They will. They'll chip it up back towards their offensive zone. A little trip up there. But the Fords will come away with it. Here's Spangenberg again across the middle to Henniver. Henniver with 3 different defenders on him. He'll just have to blindly kick that one away under a lot of pressure.
Number 4 coming in for number 21 for Methacton. And number 12 coming in for 21.
That's James Orcutt and Roberto Vargas. Here comes a throw-in for Flynn. Tries to go along the right side. Can't quite connect there. And the Warriors will try and clear it, but the Fords take it right back. That's Fedeko breaking up the pass there. Go across the middle. It's going to be Webb clearing it once again along the right side. And that one's going to go out of bounds. So another throw-in for Fedeko. He takes it quickly. And the Fords, once again, still scoreless with 5 minutes left in the half. And that goes out of bounds once again. Another quick throw-in. And the Fords barreling. It's Hanover, but he can't quite get there fast enough. The Fords will have to reset. Some great movement to keep possession. And they're going to go all the way to the left side now. Here's a shot from far. But it will be saved once again right at Cole Webb. And he's going to kick this one out to the left side. And that one's going to go out of bounds on Vargas. So Ford's throw in once again. Flynn to take this one. It's going to be passed around a little bit. And then it finds a home with Will Royal. And he's going to kick it out of bounds. So a throw in now for the Warriors. 4 to play. Here it is. It's a header from Johnson to knock it down. Hanover trying to catch up to it. He's got 2 defenders on him. They all trip. Physical game here. Mulhern trying to take it away. He blocks that pass. And it's going to go back to Hanover. And a penalty called on that defense there. Tripped up Aaron Hamilton there. So it will be a free kick. It's going to be Harris taking this one along the left side. Tries to find Hamilton again. It's going to go out of bounds. Ford's throwing. Flynn takes this one. Can't quite get there. He's trying to find Brennan. And the Warriors will take it away once again. Up at midfield, though. Spangenberg fighting for it. No avail this time. Along the right side now. Neither team being able to make headways in the final third. The Fords trying to clear it. They can't get it right away, but they are going to be able to get there eventually. It's Hanover now charging down the field. He's got 2 men in front of him. He's going to go to the right side. Shot taken. It's a little bit awkward there, so not enough force behind it to get through. But Will Royal had a look. This one's chipped up. Ford's fighting for it again. It's going to be Johnson taking it away all the way over to Spangenberg across the middle. And now they're going to go on the left side. That's going to be Landon. Looking for another shot. He finds an open lane. Cross over the middle. Shot from Royal, but it's saved. A soft chip up there. Webb has been elite so far in the goal. Ford's offense has found several more opportunities in the latter part of this half.
Just under 2 minutes left in the first half and no score yet. Webb seems to be in the exact right place at the right time. Wherever the ball is, he is.
It's another offensive push broken up, but the Fords will regroup. Here's a shot from far away. It's blocked by the defense. That was Rundle putting himself in front of that one. And here's a clear. Mulhern trying to knock it down for the Fords. He's going to find Hanover, and the Fords offense back to work. That one's going to be broken up. Mulhern fighting for it again. It's going to find its way to the left side and up towards Hamilton. And it's going to be taken away by 24 as this one's cleared. But the Warriors take it right back. Under a minute to play now in the first half. And the Fords have it in their offensive part of the field. It's going to be hit out of bounds off of the Warriors. But here's a breakaway for the Fords. They are quick off of the throw-in, but nothing there. 20 seconds on the clock. I'll try and clear once again. Coriolis pops this one up. Flynn looking for a clear. It's going to go out of bounds, it looks like. No, Mulhern's going to keep it in for a second, but it will eventually cross that yellow line. And that will end the first half scoreless. Fords offense applying pressure but not being able to break through.
The Fords have been on point on both the offensive and defensive ends. They just haven't been able to connect, so we'll see if they can put some missing pieces together and make something happen in the second half.
All right, we'll be right back for second half action. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, welcome back to the second half of the Haverford boys soccer game. Score is 0-0. We're going to see if anyone can add some numbers up on that board.
It has been a pretty defensive battle. I think the Fords have gotten into scoring position or scoring territory several times. They just haven't been able to follow through. They've had a couple shots, even a penalty kick, but nothing really has found net. But they're going to get a free kick here. Coriolis will be the one to take it. It's a low line drive. It's a header by the Warriors, and it'll plop down in front of Zach Johnson.
Jack, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What do you think should be the Fords' main point of emphasis for the second half?
I mean, I think their defense has been there, right? They've been able to stop advances and turn it around. So they need to focus more on offense.
Definitely.
I mean, the offense has been there. They've had good shots. I think it's just a matter of getting past Webb now.
Agreed. And timing. I think they have to work on their timing a bit more. Getting passes to the right spot at the right time. But they've been doing pretty well so far, so maybe that was just a warm-up for them, and now they'll be better in the second half.
This one goes along the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds for a Ford's throw-in. It's going to be Jack Flynn taking this one. Finds Schuster. It goes right back to Flynn, but it's taken away by Hamilton, and it'll go all the way back to Webb. Chips it up a little bit. Broken up by Jack Flynn. But the Warriors right back on it, and here's a clear down the left side. And I believe that's an offsides call. Here comes the free kick. It's going to land just about in the final third in the middle of the field. And the Fords will take this one. It's going to be Emilio along the left side. Can't quite find anything. And it's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Up to Hamilton. He's fighting with Flynn. Nothing quite there. But here's a little bit of a breakaway. Along the left side, looking for a shot. Can't quite get there. Tight defense from Jackson Graham. And Brennan was unable to get a solid kick off. But this clear is going to go all the way down to Greenlee. And he's going to return the favor with a clear of his own. It's a high kick towards midfield. A lot of scuffling for it. We have another man down. We're going to step away again as they check him out. That's Mulhern walking off the field. Again, under his own weight, which is a good sign. But real unfortunate. It's the second Ford to be looked at by the trainers. Snopkowski was the first. I believe he's on the bench right now. And it looks like Mulhern will find a seat as well. But the game is back on. It's going to be past to Johnson and then along the right side, but it will be cleared. Coriolis in a foot race for the ball. He's going to clear it to Greenlee, who boots this one. It's going to be high along the right side and out of bounds. He's looking for Patrick Flynn there. A little bit too far to the right, and the Warriors will throw it in. That goes out of bounds almost immediately. Ford's defense as on point as ever. And they'll have another throw in. Here's Coriolis passing deep across the middle. And this one's going to be taken away towards Aaron Hamilton. Across the middle, no good. And it will now be Hanover trying to take it. But he's going to have to pass it back to Flynn. Gives it to Coriolis. And now he's going to try along the right side, but the pass is broken up and sent the other way. Chipped up there, but cleared out of bounds. There's Daniel Pelegi looking for a move on the left side. Couldn't quite get there. That one's going to find its way to Greenlee, who will clear it. This one goes a little bit farther. It will be brought down by the Warriors, however. The header. And Hanover is going to lose out on double coverage. But it will go in a favorable direction for the Fords, but unfortunately right at Cole Webb. He'll scoop it up and look to clear once more. Hanover on the left side towards Ermelio. He's looking for a move on the left side. He has a little bit of an opening. No line, however, and he's going to have to kick it away, and it goes in the Warriors' direction. Here's a slide tackle by the Ford's bench. And it's going to go out of bounds on the Ford. So here's a throw-in from the Warriors. That's going to be Sean Crawford taking that one. It goes immediately out of bounds, but another throw-in for Methacton. Crawford again. Chips it up, but it's going to go the Ford's way. And here's a foot race again. That one's going to be Brennan looking for a line. He's going to try and cross it over in front of the goal. Not quite there. It was good defense. And the Fords barely lose out. I think it looked like Will Royal in front of the net, but a little too much traffic in the way once again. Comes Crawford with the throw-in. It's going to go to Ermelio. And Coriolis chips it over a couple defenders. It's going to find its way to Hanover, but it will go out of bounds. See which way it's going to go. And it will be a Ford's throw-in. So Flynn will just dump it off to Coriolis. See some Ford subs come in. Here's the throw-in. It's going to go right back to Coriolis and over to Patrick Flynn. Back to Greenlee, who clears it across the middle. Brought down by Royal. He'll go along the right side. There's nobody there racing for it, but Webb is going to get there first once again. Seems like he's all over in that final third wherever the Warriors need him. This one's going to go back to Jack Flynn. He's looking left side. It's time for Landon. Landon across the middle. Can't quite connect with Brennan there. And the Fords will have to battle for this possession once again. This one's going to be dropped back and kicked across the middle once again. Penalty called. Ford's going to take over. Free kick at about midfield. Looks like it will be Patrick Flynn taking this one. He's got a bunch of teammates downfield. They're looking to score on this, but it's broken up and sent away.
Neither team can seem to hold possession right now. Battling back and forth.
It has been quite a gritty game, but great competition here as the Ford's looking on the right side. And they can't find anything there. And it will be cleared. But they're going to come back with Cy Stahl on the middle. Over to Landon on the left side.
Trying to set something up.
A little bit of footwork there. He gets by a defender. Passes it over the middle. Nothing there. It's going to go off of Hamilton as a clear attempt. Just hits him in the shoulder. And it will be a Ford's throw-in. They go right to Spangenberg. Spangenberg over to Landon. Back to Spangenberg. Across the middle. Nobody there. And it will go to Webb.
Good kick there, but no one there to receive it. Once again, that's that timing part of it.
I think the plays that they're drawing up are just not coming together on the field. They have a couple looks, but not exactly where they want to be. And Landon's going to end up with this one at about midfield. He's going to take it himself. Right side. Pass. Across the middle now. And that one goes off a defender trying to cross over once again. They're going to have to kick it all the way back to Flynn. Chips this one up, looking for a header. Contact. No shot. And this one's going to be cleared. It's going to be Coriolis and Flynn both racing for it against Burke, and it will be the Fords who come out on top.
The Warriors haven't had much offensive. Warriors haven't had much offensive time in this second half, which is good for the Fords. The Fords just need to find their.
Yeah, it seems like they just need to follow through. They're missing that one piece that'll, they can get the shots off every now and then, but the shots just aren't coming at the right times. This one's going to be taken away and cleared out of bounds by the Warriors.
Still Ford's ball.
Throw-in will come from Jack Flynn.
Number 8. Subbing in for the Fords. Dennis Okulu.
And Sokolu immediately gets some action, but it will be taken away by the Warriors. And now they're charging along the left side. There's a lot of open field now for Pelegi, but he's going to eventually run into some traffic, and the Fords take it away. There's Patrick Flynn clearing it up over the middle. And now left side for Landon. Landon cuts in across the middle. Here's an open shot for Johnson, but tight defense. Can't quite hang on. That was Sean Crawford with some great coverage. Not giving Johnson a good look at the net. There's that offense. Kind of having looks, but no chances, almost. But they will get a corner out of that, as Crawford did hit it out of the back. Kick is up, and it's going to be cleared. I think Webb got his hand on that, actually. So he'll clear it away himself. And the Fords will be back in action. Coriolis Trying to cross it over. Webb's right there once again. The clear is eventually going to find its way back to Haverford in the Fords. He's going to cross over on the right side. Fords with possession, looking for an open man. Good footwork there. Trying to cross him up. Over the middle. Nothing there. More great defense from the Warriors.
Once again, Ford's ball.
That was
Warriors
Orcutt.
can't seem to.
It was Orcutt
the
on the
ball.
defense this time. Now here's Haverford once again. No, excuse me. That was Cy Stahl. And now Landon tries to go over the middle. He slips. He can't quite get away with it. Stahl prevents the Warriors from breaking away. And the Fords will get the ball back. It's Emilio now with it on the right side. Great footwork. He's going to get by a couple defenders. Trying to look for an opening. Cuts back. Not much there. He's going to pass back once again. Here's a chip over the middle. Not quite open. Stahl once again trying to prevent a breakaway. And he will do so, but it will remain Warriors' possession. They go over the middle. Almost a breakaway shot for them, but Greenlee will pick it up and send it over to Landon. He's one-on-one on the left side, now being double-teamed. Crosses over the middle, and he's got an open man. That's Haverford. Chips it up. No good. And it looks like Webb is down. He might have gotten caught by the cleat there on that kick. So we're going to step away for a few moments. Webb is back up. So, and it looks like he will stay in the game. And he will clear it himself. Looked bad for a second, but he is back up and running. Here's a header from the Fords to knock it down. And they looks like they will retain possession for now at least. They're going to clear it over the middle. That's Snopkowski, who's taken out of the game in the first half. He's back on the field. Landon with a header to try and clear it. Snopkowski going back. A little bit of a slip. A little bit of contact, and it's going to go the other way. Cleared by Crawford. Was going to be broken up, at least at first. It's going to be another clear. And now the Warriors on offense. Here's a pass to the right side. Chip up over the middle. And Greenlee's going to knock it away himself, but the Warriors recover it. Over the middle, looking for a shot. They get one off. Greenlee is right there.
That may be the first time that Liam Greenlee has had to block a goal this game. One of the first times. The Warriors haven't had much opportunities to get to the goal.
Yeah, but the Fords now looking for a shot here. Here's Landon on the left side. Crosses over the middle. Shot just too high. And by the way, that was Lucas Rundle on the shot for the Warriors. Had a good look. Both teams with some shots in the past few seconds. Neither of them finding net. So this one's going to be cleared over the middle. All the way back to Greenlee. He prepares to clear it, and he does. Over the middle. They're trying to beat out that in a foot race, and it's eventually going to go out of bounds for a Fords throw-in. Here's Jack Flynn. Over to Sokolu. Back to Coriolis. And all the way back to Patrick Flynn. He's going to dump it off on the right side. And that's Coriolis taking it. He's going to go over the middle. That's Stahl. Into traffic. and it's going to go the other way. So penalty called. And the Fords defense will get back to work. I believe Mulhern's back in the game too. He was the other Ford that went down. So both of the injuries are back in the game. Here's a clear from the Fords, trying to cross it over into heavy traffic. That was Haverford looking for a man. Fords retain possession. At first, break up a pass, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that's going to be a throw-in for Methacton. They're going to go down along the left side. And Greenlee is going to get to it before they can. Clear it. Across the middle. And that's Sokolu fighting for it. Gets in front of the pass, and it's going to allow Stahl to get there, but the whistle is blown, and it's going to go the other way once again.
Halfway through the second half, and the score is still 0-0.
It has been a good game, though, despite the low-scoring nature. It's been real back and forth, a lot of great defense.
Tough game for both teams.
I think the Fords have had a little bit more opportunities on offense, but they still haven't been able to get that one crucial piece down as the whistle is blown, and it's going to be another free kick. This one will be taken by Alex Webb. Brennan and Spangenberg about to sub in. Here it is. It was actually taken by Harris. And the Fords...
back kick there. Backwards kick.
That was actually really nice. And the Fords will retain possession. Here's Jack Flynn looking for an opening. He'll pass it to his brother across the field. And he's looking right side again. Trying to find... Oh.
Tripped up. Ooh.
Looked like he was looking for Hanover.
What was the call there? Do you know?
I want to just say interference. So, it will be a free kick for the Fords. Kick is up. And that's going to go right to Webb. A little bit of a risky play, but we know he can do it.
He just seems to be everywhere, Webb.
Here comes Greenlee with the clear as it goes all the way back towards his net. And the Fords will come up with it. That's Mulhern. He's going to pass it back, and immediately it's going to go up the right sideline. A little bit of contact. Both go down. Nothing there. This one goes across. Now in Warriors' possession. And now it's going to go up the right sideline. That's Giuseppe Talese trying to take that one. And it goes across the field. Nothing there. And more contact. No call. And now the Fords trying to take it on the right sideline. It goes out of bounds. Very hectic last couple of seconds there. It will be Warriors' ball as they'll chip it across the middle. And Sokolu will come up with it, but only for a second as the Warriors try and take it away. There's Talese again. And he's going to cross it over the middle. header is no good. Can't tell who he was looking for there. Again, 22 is not on the roster we have, but
Back and forth here. Gathered
Oh.
by Landon. Tripped up. Ooh, that was a lot.
oh, and they'll be assigning a yellow card. That's Sean Crawford getting the yellow card. And Cy Stahl will be taking the free kick. He's got his teammates lined up at about where the 20 is on the football field. They're going to move forward. And again, Webb
Wow.
just catches it out of midair.
It's impressive.
And he'll drop that one and clear it. Up the left side now for the Warriors. Looking to go across the middle. It's poked away. Good defense from the Fords there, as they're going to try and bring it into their own offensive territory. They do. Snopkowski's racing after it. He can't get there, but the pass is broken up, and he'll get it back from his teammate. He's trying to look to get it over the middle. He can't, into traffic. It's going to be cleared away, but the Ford's trying to come up with it. That's Johnson fighting for it, and it will go out of bounds. And it will be a Ford's throw-in, though. Hamilton comes back into the game for the Warriors.
Spangenberg and Brennan in for the Fords, taking out Sokolu and Snopkowski. Yes.
And that's Flynn trying to jump for it. Can't quite get there. And here's another clear. It's going to go all the way down to the other Flynn. And this one's might go out the back, but Greenlee's going to race to it before it can. A nice save there from him to prevent the corner. And he will kick it away. We're going to see the Warriors come up with it. That one's broken up by Flynn, but they will hang on. Going along the left side, and Greenlee will get there first. Pokes it away. Hit up into the air off of a header. And there's going to be a penalty called. So, Forts once more trying to stop this Warriors advance on defense. Is going to be a free kick. This is potentially a score here, as they can't find anyone. It's going to be cleared by the Fords. And Mulhern's going to take it along the right side. Broken up by the Warriors, but well within their own territory here. And the Fords in hot pursuit once more. Warriors taking it across the field, but it's going to be broken up, and there's Spangenberg clearing it. He's going to go left side, looking for Stahl, and then over to Landon. He's got a one-on-one here. If he can get it over the middle, that might be a good shot there. He's trying to. There's a header, but not quite, just a bit wide. That was a good look, though. I think Landon was trying to do the right thing there by getting it across.
Drew it up well, just didn't finish.
That's been the story of the game so far for this Ford's offense. As here's a clear from Webb. Here's another clear, but it's going to be a lot of contact, and it's going to go the Ford's way this time. It's going to be Stall taking this one. Across the middle, Fords rolling towards it. Webb doesn't come up with it this time, and it's going to be another shot from the Fords wide left. Looks like Landon was on that one. Real unfortunate. But Cole Webb trying to clear this one again. He goes towards the right side. There's a header from Stahl. Coriolis racing towards it. He's going to hit it out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in. Couple substitutions for the Warriors, as they're going to have No take this.
Sokolu coming in for the Fords, taking out Kieran Hebner.
That one goes out the back. And it will be a goalie ball for the Fords. Going to give it to Coriolis for the clear. Here it goes. Another line drive. It's going to be initially taken by the Warriors, and they will get the clear here. This one goes across the middle. Broken up by Patrick Flynn. And it's popped up once again. Mulhern trying to take this one across the right side. It's going to be broken up in traffic, and we're going to see Flynn come down with it eventually.
Looks like we're playing ping pong here, going right back and forth. Can't seem to get it out of this area.
It's going to be Mulhern trying to clear it again. Mulhern runs into the defenders in traffic, and this one is cleared. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Webb is not in the goal. We're going to see Landon get there, trying to make a move. Crosses over the middle. It's broken up. Trying to see who that was. That was Patrick Callahan.
Good save there. The Warriors just seem to be in the right place, always at the right time.
Webb wasn't in the goal. He was trying to come out and block that clear. The Fords got to it first. Man, that's just brutal. But Hamilton will clear this one. Patrick Flynn gets to it first for the Fords. And they're trying to take it down the right side now. It's a 2-on-1, and the Warriors will come up with it. Fords block that pass, and they're going to cross it over the middle. As there's a clear from Stahl. It's going to go across the left sideline, taken away by the Warriors. They're going to keep trying to push forward. Have this one over the middle. Here's a trip up. Nothing called. And it's going to go all the way back to Greenlee. This one goes down the left sideline. Here's Landon. He's had a couple looks today so far. Crosses it over the middle. Shot blocked. It goes off the leg of defender James Orcutt. And it goes out the back, so it will be a corner. Good look from the Fords. Couldn't follow through again. A big corner here. Kick is up. Goes over the middle. The header is going to go the wrong way. And the Fords can't convert that corner. Be taken along the left side. Was a one-on-one for a second. Greenlee's going to be able to clear it. He's going to have to get back to goal quickly because this one is contested. But the Fords will eventually come up with it. That's Patrick Flynn. Back to Coriolis, but he loses it. And it's taken away by number 10, Patrick Callahan. And now here's a breakaway for the Fords. No one in goal. Sokolu along the right side. It's just wide. And will be a goal kick from Webb after that near disaster for the Warriors. Forwards once again having a look. Can't follow through. Clock is running. 7:15 left in the game. Still scoreless. But one side has got to break. We're going to have the official talk to Webb real quick. We'll step away while they talk it out. And here's the clear from Webb. It's going to go immediately out of bounds, but a throw in for the Warriors. And here it comes. Forwards get that one. But only at first, as it's going to be cleared back down towards Greenlee. He's going to try and kick this one away. He picks it up. High kick towards midfield. And that one's going to be taken by Spangenberg. He clears it down the middle, right to Webb. Unfortunate placement. As it will be cleared once again. Whistle blown. And it's going the way of the Warriors. Here's the free kick. Goes along the ground this time. Forwards get to it first. That was Brennan trying to clear it. They will have to fight to get this one out of their territory. And they find traffic. This one goes over the middle, but right at Greenlee, and he is going to have another clear chance. Get something going within the last 5.5 minutes. There's a header broken up. And the forwards looking to score the first points of the game, but it's taken away. And the Warriors have it downfield. Across the middle. It's blocked. Absolute chaos here in the last few minutes, but the forwards take it this time. They're going down the middle, over to the left side. That one's Brennan. Across the middle, broken up, but it will be a corner for the forwards. That was Max No breaking that one up. Should I hit the Ian Ailes on this corner?
Yeah.
It's another corner for the forwards. Ian Ailes had his
Senior night.
Yeah, his band
Last
senior night. Here comes the corner. Kick is up. Over the middle. Header is chipped up. A little bit of contact. We'll see what the call is, and it's going to go the other way.
Four minutes left in the game and still no score. Let's see who will get to it first. Who will connect first? Because forwards have had a lot of opportunities, just not finishing. The Warriors, on the other hand, haven't had many. Just a few, honestly.
Yeah, but their defense has been there. They've been backed up several times, and then, I mean, Webb has been spectacular, but it's also their defenders coming through when he's not there. You saw when he wasn't in goal, we had somebody else come. We have, looks like another man down for the Fords. He's back up,
Seems to
but
be
he's
limping.
limping. I think that's Sokolu this time. He's still on the field. But Flynn's going to clear this one. Right to Webb, that one. So, quite unfortunate. This one's going to find its way all the way back to Greenlee. He clears it down the left side, looking for Landon, but he's in double coverage, and it's going to go right back to Greenlee. He scoops it up. Look for another clear with 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. And overtime is looking like more and more of a possibility. This one drops out about midfield. Warriors trying to take this one. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for the Fords. Whistle blown. They're going to send in some subs. Snupkowski's out there. Henniver's out there. And Will Royal is now out there. Here comes the throw-in. It's along the right side. And it's going to go out on the Fords. Correction, there's no overtime. It'll just be a draw. 1.5 minutes now. Fords trying to get possession back on that clear. They don't, and it's cleared right back to Greenlee. He fires this one out with his arm this time. Landon trying to clear this one upfield on the right side. He's looking for Emilio. Emilio does get there. Cross over the middle. Nothing happening there. Ford's trying to take a shot with a minute left in a lot of traffic. Here's another shot just wide left.
40 seconds left in the game. So close right there. The Fords really fighting for that one, but just couldn't get it.
It's a little bit frustrating for the Fords, but they have fought very hard in this one. This one's going towards Greenlee. He clears it with 20 seconds left. And it's going to find its way to Snopkowski along the left side, trying to beat his man. He's got No in coverage. Looking over the middle, it's going to be cleared by No. It goes out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in for the Fords. 2 seconds left. Throw in. Buzzer sounds, and it will be a draw. So hard fought on both sides. I do think the Fords probably should have come up with a goal in there at some point. But their defense stood strong. I think definitely you have to give a lot of credit to Cole Webb, definitely the player of the game in this one for the Warriors. I was given misinformation by Jack Kowalski. That's what he's spreading misinformation. There is overtime. I knew it. We have a 5-minute break before overtime. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are in overtime for the Haverford boys soccer game versus Methacton. Whole game went 0-0. There's 10 minutes on the clock. I haven't experienced soccer overtime before, so I'm not sure what the rules are.
I also haven't gotten to call it yet, so this is going to be...
We'll figure it out together.
It is going to be very intense, though, as the whole game has been. I kind of want to see a shootout.
Me too. It would bring some energy to this game.
There's definitely a lot of
Although
energy
there is
from the home fans, as this shot is high but tipped by Webb. It will go out of bounds. That's the second ball that he has jumped real high in the air to block. He is something back there. Warriors try and clear this one. Fords get it back, trying to go across the middle, can't find anybody. And it's going to go all the way back to Greenlee, who clears it from the 40. And it'll go right back to Jack Flynn, looking for an opening. He's going to find a man along the left side, but it will be cleared back to Coriolis.
Seem to be slowing it up a bit.
Here's Patrick Flynn now. There's some footwork. He's going to pass it to Snopkowski and get it right back. He's got a little bit of a line. He's going to pass back to Spangenberg. Across the middle, cleared by Alex Webb. And now they're fighting to have it go out of bounds, and they will. So it's looking like a corner for the Fords. Can we put that like on the soundboard, the Ian Ailes corner call?
I think that would be a good addition.
It's going to be Ermelio kicking this one up. Goes a little bit too far. Ford's trying to recover it. It's going to be chipped up and taken the other way. But eventually Jack Flynn will be there to intercept it and take it back for the Fords. And now it's Patrick Flynn. Back to Ermelio and over to Coriolis. And then back to Flynn. Looking for an opening. They're trying to look for Coriolis down the right side. Pass is broken up, but Coriolis is there to try and fight for it. And it will be taken away by the Warriors, and they are driving down the field. Up towards the right side.
Barely even able to get it across midfield.
Yeah, the Fords
Picked up by the
defense.
Fords.
Ford's defense is really good. You got both Flynns and Coriolis back there, and they're some of the best guys on that team. And they
On point.
They also have been known to be good offensively. Coriolis had a hat trick last game. That one goes out of bounds, and it's going to go in the Warriors' favor this time. It's broken up on a header, and we're going to see the Fords come up with it. One-on-one with Webb. It gets by him, rolling towards the goal, just wide right. That wasn't really a shot, so you can't really get mad at that, but it looked like it had a chance to go in. It was Royal and Webb on the one-on-one. Royal trying to get it off. I think Webb did get there a little bit.
We have Sokolu and Brennan subbing in for the Fords.
This one's chipped up. Ermelio's going to knock it down, and he's going to have to get it away from the Warriors himself. And he'll throw it in after it goes out of bounds to Zach Johnson. Can't quite find an opening, and it's going to go all the way back to Coriolis and the defense. 5.5 minutes left to go in overtime. And here come the Fords trying to break up this offense, and they will do so. Knocking it down is Cy Stahl. He's going to try and find Ermelio on the right side. He does. Ermelio trying to work around a defender. He can't quite get past Alex Webb. And this one's going to be sent down all the way to Burke, but taken away by Coriolis. Passes to Sokolu, who gets it right back. Here's a shot. Another vertical from Cole Webb over the middle. But it will be a corner.
That play was drawn up. I mean, who knows if that was even drawn up, but the way that came together was great. Webb just seems to get the ball every single time.
He's got great agility there. He can, change directions very quickly. We've seen how high he can jump. And he's been a big part of the success here as the corner is knocked down by Cole Webb. The Fords unable to convert on these corners. And they'll send Mulhern back in the game. Here's the throw-in. Hit up. And the Fords trying to get here, chipped up, but blocked by Webb once again. He's going to get to clear it with 3:30 left on the clock. Chipped up. And it's going to be picked off by the Fords defense. And they're going to have another push here. It's Johnson taking this one. Passes back to Mulhern on the right side. Mulhern trying to split some defenders. They close the gap, and he's going to have to pass it over the middle. Little bit of trouble here for Hennifer. He's going to try and find Brennan, but he can't do so. This one goes across the middle. Coriolis takes it, dumps it off to Johnson. Back to Mulhern on the right side. Again, into double coverage. And now even triple coverage as he's pushed to the ground. But Zach Johnson is able to take it away from the Warriors and gets it right back to Mulhern and gets the pass right back. Taken away for a second by the Warriors. Coriolis fighting for it now with Mulhern. And it will be a free kick for the Warriors. It's going to be Sean Harris taking this one. Boots this one. Pretty deep. Greenlee with two defenders in front of him and one attack. And he's going to get to clear this one. Gets it himself. And he's going to try and find Sokolu there. He can't quite. It's him and Zach Johnson right there. And Sokolu's going to boot it out of bounds to prevent a attack from Methacton. .147 left on the clock. Here comes the throw-in. It's going to go into a bunch of Haverford jerseys. We're going to see who comes up with it. And it looks like it will come down with the Warriors, but it will go out also. And now Jack Flynn with the throw-in. He's going to try and find Landon, but can't quite get there. And they're going to have to pass back to Coriolis and reset this offense with 120. The clock just hits noon. It's been a very close game. Neither team being able to find the net. This one goes all the way back to Greenlee. He'll clear it. This one goes pretty far, up to about where the 30 is on the football lines. And they're racing towards the corner, but it's not going to be enough. It'll be goalie ball for the Warriors. Line drive out towards midfield. And the Ford's defense is there to reset. It's going to be Coriolis clearing this one all the way up. He's got a 2-on-2 down the field. Pass over and blocked. And they were looking for Snopkowski there. A little bit of an awkward shot, and Webb just did his thing. He's going to throw it this time. It's going to be Mulhern in a battle now with Reher.
And that is the end of overtime number 1.
So we're going to step away for a second. It's going to be a very heated upcoming performance from both of these teams. So we'll be right back. As we're back with second overtime, Ford start with it. Coriolis is going to clear it as far as he can. It's going to go back and forth, a little bit of pinball action, but the Fords will come up with it. That's Jack Flynn trying to find his man, but he can't. He gets it right back. And the Fords still with it. Mulhern trying to get to the right side, but it's broken up. It's going to be taken by Reher. Another clear from Greenlee. It's going to be taken by Mulhern. And the Fords do come up with it. Across the middle now. Looking for Henniver, not quite there. Gets past Johnson, and now it's a one-on-one. Lucas Rundle coming up with that one. There's Crawford. In defense, he's going to kick it out of bounds. So it will be a Ford's throw-in. Here's Jack Flynn. He's going to find Landon along that left sideline. Big physical game right here. Double team is going to send it right back. So we'll do it again. They move up a few yards and do it right over again. It's going to be Landon again. He's trying to look over the middle. Charging towards the back. Can't quite find it. And it'll be taken away by the Warriors. And a penalty will be called, and it will go the other way. So the Warriors with the free kick. after another pinball-like exchange at midfield, the Fords offense is back at it. But they will turn it over. And the Warriors trying to take it down the side. That's Alex Webb. This one goes out of bounds, and they'll get the throw-in off as quickly as possible. You see the Fords fight for it as much as they can. Patrick Flynn is in there, and it goes out of bounds, and he will take the throw-in. As we see a substitution for the Fords. Cy Stahl coming in for Zach Johnson. Throw-in goes along the right sideline. And it's going to be taken by the Fords pretty cleanly. We're going to see a charge up the middle. Now to the right side. I think that's Sokolu there. Looking for a shot. He crosses over the middle. He's trying to find a man, and he misses. That was Landon trying to head it in, and he just can't quite get there. Webb will get the goalie ball, and he'll clear it again. 6:30 left in second overtime. And the Fords will be able to get this one back. They're going to kick it to Greenlee. He's going to pass it out to Patrick Webb, who will clear it up the field. We're going to see another call on that contact there. So it will be going the other way once more. Here's the free kick on the left side. Ford's applying some pressure, trying to get around it. That one's going to be up the middle. It looks like Hennifer breaks it up. He took a shot in the process. But it won't be for long as this one is rolled on the ground. But Greenlee's right there. He clears it himself through the air to about midfield. And they're trying to bring it down. They can't. It's going to go all the way to Webb. This one's cleared very well. It's going to be Jack Flynn being the only defender to be able to break that one up. But it's going to go right back to the right side looking for a shot. It's broken up by Patrick Flynn. And the Fords will be back on offense with under 5 to go. Still 0-0. 0-0 in soccer terms. As here's Landon taking it up the middle, trying to look for an opening. It's Sokolu. He's going to pass it off to the right, and this one goes high. So it will be another goalie ball for Cole Webb and the Methacton Warriors. This one's cleared upfield, and it looks like the Fords will be the first to get there. It's Patrick Flynn giving it back to Greenlee in the goal, and he will clear it. It's eventually going to find Jack Flynn, and still it's contested. Looks like it will be Warriors' ball. There's some contact at midfield, and they're going to pass it back. Coriolis, that was Sokolu, my bad. He's trying to break up that pass. Couldn't quite get there. And the Warriors trying to go back on an offensive drive. And they will. This is on the left side. Rerer looking for a clear over the middle. Not quite there. And it's going to go out of bounds. We'll see what the call is. And it's looking like a goalie ball. So it will be goalie ball. Let's see if Greenlee or Coriolis takes this one. Greenlee's going to dump it off to Coriolis, and he will take it himself. Looking for the clear. He's going towards the right side by the hash marks. And this one's going to be cleared out of bounds by the Warriors. So the Fords with a throw-in. They'll do it quickly. They only have 2.5 minutes left to go in second overtime. And it has been a battle. Here's Haverford up the middle. He's going to dump it off to his right for Emilio. Header over the middle. Webb is going to get there before the Fords can. Looks like Sokolu was in the area. And here's the clear going towards Coriolis. He's going to head it in the right direction for the Fords. Landon now trying to take it. He's in double coverage, gets broken up, and is going to find its way to Crawford, but the Fords take it right back. That's Haverford and Landon fighting for it. And eventually it'll find its way to Jack Flynn, who will kick it up the middle. And over to the left side, it's Sokolu with the one-on-one with Cole Webb. And he misses wide left. And that's a shot that he would probably like to have back. I would like to have him get that one back also. Cole Webb will clear it this time. And it will find... There's a bunch of different players from both teams trying to get there. But it will end up being Warriors' possession for now, as they will clear it upfield. Reher trying to keep it in balance. He does, but at the expense of turning it over. And the Fords are back on offense. They've had some good looks here in second overtime. They got less than a minute left. They're going to clear it up on the left side. It's going to be Landon. He slips, and it's going to be poked out, but there will be a corner with 30 seconds left. The stands are ecstatic right now. And here comes the corner. It's up. Webb is there. It goes a little bit wide left. We'll see the call, and it will be going in favor of the Warriors. They got 5 seconds left. Webb's going to clear it, but it will run out the clock. And we are going to a shootout. That was a wild second overtime. So we're gearing up for the most exciting part of the game.
Stands are going to go crazy.
I lied again. I'm so sorry. They're not doing shootout. So it will be a draw.
Game is ending in a draw. Tough battle.
Gotcha.
By both teams.
Both defensives were stellar. I think both goalkeepers did well. I think Haverford's back three really pulled their weight. And Cole Webb definitely making some spectacular saves. But a little bit disappointing for the Fords. They had a lot of good looks. But that will do it. I've been Jack Keaveney. Mara Gilroy beside me. Any last words before we head out?
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Roll Fords. We'll see you next week.